First of all, I want to welcome all the family that are here from South Africa. It's really great. We met on Friday. That was a brilliant Boerewors roll, by the way. And it was good to meet you guys, Adrienne and Giselda on Friday before today. And then, of course, Mariki, but it's like you're here so often, you're part of the furniture already, but it's wonderful to see you here too, all right? One special thanks today from me is to Elmarie. What you've done to make this day such a special occasion is beyond words. And I really want to thank, from both of us, everything that you've done to make this such a beautiful day. So thank you for that. And of course, I forgot, there was like Edward and Marley. It's like I've heard your names so often over the past year or whatever that it's finally great to meet you both. So thanks for being here. Just a special announcement, one formality. Tomorrow morning before brunch, I'm going to be running a special masterclass for all of you on how to become All Black supporters, and attendance will be compulsory. Thank you. I must say, I remember when Adrienne was a baby and someone said to me, treasure this time, because before you know it, she'll be married and starting her own family and whatever. And it's like, where's this time gone? I should have paid more attention. Spent far too many years working for corporates trying to make them more money than looking at my family. I remember you as a baby in preschool at Summerfield, I think it was called. I remember your first day at primary school. I remember that horrifying hairstyle at one point that Mum inflicted upon you. Looked like that bucket sort of thing. I remember you arriving home one day. We used to live across the road from the school. And I remember Adrienne coming home one day. She was very upset about something. I stormed back across the road in my stubbies and my T-shirt to confront her form teacher and give him a bit of my mind. Because I thought it was appropriate at the time. I remember your joy at being elected by the student body as the student rep on the board of trustees at Ariwa College, and the youngest ever rep on the board of trustees, and then you followed it up the next year after a great social media campaign to get yourself re-elected to be the first female rep that had ever been re-elected onto the board of trustees. And my daughter, I remember all your tears and all your smiles as if they were my own. I remember the first time I met Rick. There he was, standing outside my front door. What were the first two words he said to me? I'm far too young to be an oom, okay? So when I get to 40, you can, yeah, okay. So Janine and I have been married now for nearly 31 years, all right? And I understand that I need to provide some advice and guidance to you both at this point. And based on my servitude as a husband over that extended period of time, I'm going to firstly talk to Rick. There's 5 points I want to make for you. So, and this one is going to be pure gold. Don't ever forget this. Adrienne needs to know every day that you love her. So what you do is, you tell her today that you love her, and you say, if anything ever changes, I'll let you know. So you've done that one, okay? It's worked for me for 31 years. The next one, Rick, is never let Adrienne go to bed angry, because the unfortunate thing is when you're asleep, you are defenseless. And if Adrienne ever... The third one is, if Adrienne ever says to you, do whatever you want, okay, so at that particular point, you probably want to be trying to figure out what it is that she wants you to do. That would be sort of like appropriate. And then, okay, for goodness sake, you're going to go shopping with Adrienne in the future, and at some point, she's going to leave you or abandon you in the bra and panty section of the shop. This is not an opportunity for personal browsing. Right. And then a simple fact is occasionally, just very infrequently, apparently we misunderstand women. And that's because they've got a code. And in that code, they've got words that they use. And it's important to understand those words. So this is what you need to watch out for. For example, when they say or use the word fine, that's fine. Okay, this is the word that they use to end an argument when they are absolutely convinced that they are right. And at that point, you probably need to be quiet. Then, of course, there's the next one. It's a little phrase, go ahead. Now, I want you to understand that this is a dare. It's not a permission. Okay? Don't do it. The third one is when a woman says thanks. Now, your first sort of reaction to that will be to collapse in shock and horror. But don't question it or faint or anything like that. Just say, you're welcome. However, if what she said to you was, thanks a lot, that's very different. That's not thanking you. And saying, you're welcome, probably wouldn't be the right response at that time. And then, of course, the very last one is, and this is like the main one, whatever. So when that word whatever is used, you need to know, and forgive me, everyone, that is a woman's way of telling you you need to go and perform an indecent act upon yourself. And then for you, Adrienne, if Rick ever says to you or asks you, would you be upset if I decided to do X? It probably means he's already done it and he just doesn't know how to tell you. And then, of course, this one will be easier for me to tell you than it would be for Rick. And that is, from a guy's perspective, there's no right answer to the question, do these jeans make my ass look fat? Now, you've lived with me for a long time, so you should know this one already. If you ask Rick for his opinion and he says, I don't care or I don't know, please understand. He doesn't really care or he doesn't really know. It's that simple. And then one thing, and this is like the holy grail I'm going to let out there. When you're on a long road trip, and let's say there's been a bit of disagreement in the car. So I'm going to remember this now. Rissie in die gesin, sort of thing. That one too, okay? He's the latest New Zealand citizen. I want to tell you that there's actually, when there is a bit of disagreement in the car, we men actually love getting the silent treatment on a long trip. Okay. On a more serious note, my daughter, I never always got it right as a parent. Like most parents, I guess, because as I said at your 21st, we didn't get issued with a manual when you were born. We hope that we got it right on balance more often than not. And as I said to you at your 21st, I loved you from before you were born. And what I today could say, I wish you could see yourself through my eyes, because then you would truly see how much I love you. And for Rick, a father will always worry about his daughter. He will wonder who she's going to marry, how she will be treated, will he protect and defend her, and so will she be happy. And I've seen Adrienne in her relationship with you, the happiness that she's experienced. And in fact, in her almost 22 years, that would be the greatest happiness I have seen in Adrienne in all that time. That makes me very relieved and extremely happy as a dad. So to Rick and to all the family, welcome to our family. Thank you. Now, may I ask you please to raise your glasses to my daughter and Rick. Thank you.
Luckily, men doesn't qualify as monster-in-laws. Ladies and gentlemen, by this, I am going to give a special word to Rick, as my sister, Almarie and Adrienne, have asked me to do the speech on their behalf. And what a big honor to do that as well. From Almarie and Adrienne, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Woodhouse Mountain Lodge. And I am on the wrong page. I thought something was not right here. There we go. Sorry about that. I got a long flight back. I knew something's going to happen. Luckily, it's not load shedding.
Well, the power did go out yesterday.
Okay, I found it. Okay. As Rick's parents, Almarie and Rian, we would like to thank every single person here tonight being part of this moment. Your presence means more than words can express. To Rick, my firstborn, the one who first taught my heart how to beat outside my chest. Being here today, my heart is full to bursting. Looking at you now, I still see flashes of the little boy who used to grab my hand so tightly when the world felt too big. It feels like just yesterday I was holding your hand. I was holding you for the very first time, overwhelmed by the love so vast it changed me forever in that moment. I promise to always be your safe harbor and your biggest champion. Watching you grow into a remarkable man you are today has been the most profound joy of my life. But Rick, as much as I thought I knew the depth of your heart, I didn't truly see it full power until you become a dad. My mom is very proud of you. Seeing you with our little liefkind makes me want to burst with pride. It made me an Oma. But more importantly, it showed me the incredible man you had become. And then you found Adrienne. Adrienne, seeing the way you look at our son. The tenderness and, ladies and gentlemen, the tenderness and unwavering love in your eyes. It's a gift beyond measure. You didn't just come into our lives. You brought a completeness we didn't even realize we were missing. Thank you for cherishing him, for seeing the wonderful man he is, and for being his true north. Sienna, today you embark on a beautiful journey together. Marriage is so much more than just celebration. It's the quiet strength of choosing each other every single day through. Every season. It is a hand to hold in the dark and a shared laughter that turns a house into a home. Our deepest prayer is that your home is always overflowing with joy, understanding, and love that only grows deeper with time. As you build this life, always make God your foundation. If He is the center, your bond will never truly break. While I may not be holding your hand in the same way anymore, Rick, please know that my heart will always reach for yours. You both have the strength and the love to build an incredible future together. We love you more than words can possibly convey. We are so immensely proud of you, the man you are, and the beautiful life you are starting today, hand in hand with Adrienne. Please join us raising a glass to the newlyweds. to a time full of shared dreams and love will light your way forward. To Rick, Adrienne, Eli, and Smookums, we love you. For this time, I'd just like everybody to close their eyes as I'm going to say grace. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together to celebrate love, commitment, and new beginnings. We are grateful for this meal, for the fellowship we share, and for the couple celebrating today. Bless this food to our bodies and the marriage with joy, faith, and lasting love. Amen. Starters will now be served. Please enjoy. Luckily, Rick doesn't have a Sparky as a friend. Rick, you've got your own electrician. He brought a ladder to this to the wedding to get to the high voltage. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand to Rick's brother, Enrico. Enrico got a few words to say.
So yeah, hi there everyone. For those who don't know me, my name's Enrico, Rick's younger brother, and his best man. I was going to start this speech by saying I'm single, good looking, funny, and I volunteer at a pet shelter. But everyone already knows that, and there's no single women here, so let's just move on from that one. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, thanks, bro. So, 2 minutes or so. So over the years, my brother Rick has gone through heaps of phases. There is an innocent phase, the sports phase, but the one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the little street racing, fast and furious little phase that he got going on. So it started with car meets, then ended up with street racing, and then he lost his license for 3 months or so. Yeah, he got a bit of a so he bought this Golf GTI, red Golf GTI off a Facebook marketplace, subwoofers in the back, and him and Chad actually made this little little car group name, the Bad Boys Club. Yeah, that should explain a lot. Yeah, so honestly, what were you guys thinking? Like, no, you weren't. Nah, okay. So so 6 months later, no license. Kind regards, New Zealand Police. But yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, okay. So, yeah, my brother's got a big heart. That's it. Yeah, I kind of wrote 2 speeches. Last night I wrote another one. Yeah, so another phase that I want to talk to you guys about is the fatherhood phase. So, yeah. No, but all jokes aside, that day, 9th of June 2022 changed my brother's life. 2 days after my birthday, which also happens to be the last time I actually had a birthday. Yeah. Yeah, it was like for my brother, it was like a switch flipped. He became more patient, more selfless, and someone genuinely that I can look up to sometimes. Only sometimes though. Rick has always been loyal, protective, and someone who shows up for people he loves. As his younger brother, I've known that when Rick commits to something, he gives it everything. But, brother, I'm so proud of the man you've become and how much you've grown as a person. And now, Adrienne. No, I promise you. No, I promise you. I promise you. No, I won't go. No. Okay. Thank you for loving my brother, standing by him, and thank you for keeping a smile on his face, and also thank you for how you treat Eli. We are so grateful to have you in our family. There we go. And I also want to say thank you to Mum and Dad for raising us with strong values, love, faith, and everything good in Rick comes from that foundation. I was told by my mum, if I don't say this, they'll cut me off forever. Oh, that's... Sorry, no. Wait. Sorry. So, the last thing I just want to say is to finish with a quote on marriage for both you guys to walk away with. To truly love someone is to see them as God intended them to be. Love is not possession, but it's the willingness to take responsibility for another life before God. It is choosing sacrifice over comfort, faith over fear, and commitment over ease. Because real love is not proven in moments of happiness, but in faithfulness and trusting God through every season. So yeah, please raise your glasses. Keep it short. To Rick and Adrienne, to love, family, future, and full of God's blessings. Cheers.
Now I'm going to give over to Scott Aston. There we go.
Cheers, mate. I'm going to break this thing. Alright, hello everyone. My name is Scott. I'm the younger sibling of Adrienne, which means I spent most of my life being told what to do by my sister, so it's kind of nice to have the microphone for once. Alright, growing up, Adrienne has always had a way of being the center of the room without even trying. She's thoughtful, caring, and somehow manages to have everything planned while still winging half of it, but one thing she's never done halfway is loving the people around her. She's always been someone who leads with kindness. She's thoughtful, generous, and has always put the people she loves first. And that's something I've admired about her for as long as I can remember. When she met Rick, it didn't take long to notice something was different. She laughed a little more, stressed a little less, and just seemed really happy. And as her brother, that's honestly all you want to see. Rick, thank you for loving her the way she deserves, for supporting her, and for being someone she can completely be herself around. You fit into our family so naturally, and it feels like you've always been here. I couldn't be happier for the both of you, and I'm so excited to see where life takes you together. So, if everyone could raise their glasses. To Rick and Adrienne for many years that are going to be happy, and obviously to everyone for making this possible today. It's great. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is where dinner will be served now. And you don't need to choose. This is a marriage preparation. So you get what you're given and you smile. And the other person is unfortunately the husband. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand for Mr. Ron.
Thank you everyone for coming. Yes. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming tonight to celebrate me and Adrienne's wedding with us. And yes, what a incredible day. We've been having so much fun, and we really appreciate all of you being here with us to celebrate. But firstly, I want to address my beautiful wife sitting there tonight. You look absolutely stunning. I love you to bits, and I will forever, till death do us part. So never. There's a few people I want to thank tonight. I'll probably start with all the staff and all your hard work and what you guys have done for us, and the photographers showing us the right directions. Doing this, doing that, it takes a lot of effort, and I really appreciate that. And I also want to thank Peter for coming and setting everything up, and I know we still need to have fun with that, which is good. I'm excited. But yeah, for all of you guys that is here tonight, you guys put so much effort into us, in our lives, and impacts our life so much. Yeah, we appreciate it, and we love you guys. You wouldn't be here today if we didn't love you, you know. But probably the biggest thanks need to go to our moms and dads. They really gave us the biggest wedding we could have asked for. We really appreciate it, and a lot of effort from both sides of the family, you know, making this all possible. So from me and Adrienne and Eli, we wanted to give you, Malcolm and Janine and Rihanna and Amri, mum and dad, mum and dad and ma and pa, and Omar, we wanted to give you guys a gift. So, I'm not that rich, gosh, I need to go sell a few houses first. But thank you guys for everything and all the effort, especially helping us move into our new house the last couple of months and getting everything ready and just supporting us through for all our lives, you know. Can't be more thankful. I also want to just say thanks to all my friends. You guys have really brought me up the last couple of years to make questionable choices some nights, it was just, it was nice to do it with you guys, and we'll still do it. I just have to ask first, you know. Yeah. That's all right. But I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, my love. I'm very excited for it, and I'm very excited for the little one coming as well. I know we'll be very successful. Another one in June, sorry. And thanks as well to my uncle for coming all the way from South Africa. I know it's a tough journey, especially with what you... Yeah, chicken or beef, yeah. Or no beef, or just nuts and crackers. Yeah, I know. But yeah, my love, if you want to join me, you need to come and say thank you. What is it? Oh yes, I forgot.
So the baskets are from both of us.
Yes, that's
and he forgot to invite me up. But yes, it's only a small token of our gratitude, really. It doesn't compare to what you guys have invested into our lives and into this wedding alone. So thank you very much. We really do appreciate it, and Omar as well, for all of the handiwork you've put into. Even small things like cleaning mess off of my wedding dress like days before the wedding. Just the little things, go a long way. So we really do appreciate it. Yeah. And mirroring a lot of what Rick has already said, we just appreciate everyone who has made the treacherous journey up that gravel road to get here. We know it wasn't an easy drive, but we really appreciate that you guys all made that effort, because it would not be the same celebrating without you guys. And thank you for taking the lead on emceeing and doing such a wonderful job. And I'm starting to forget things. Our DJ, thank you so much. You're going to make the night extra fun. And the photographers, they've captured more photos than I thought we would ever needed. Shout out to Scott, who's been the best maid of honor, fluffing my dress like a real pro. He's been trained for the last couple of weeks by my mom, so he's been doing a great job. And if I've missed you...
And Enrico for being my best man. And keeping me sober this morning.
Fluffing Rick's dress. But yes, if I've missed you, it's not because I don't appreciate you, it's just because it's been a big day. But thank you, and thank you, and thank you. And here's to a good night.
Yay!
Shall we? I don't know what's happening next.
What are we doing next?
I'll show you now. Take a seat, man. So guys, I know I'm in New Zealand now, and but two things that I need to share with you. In South Africa, we believe family comes first, and second, rugby. But tonight, I'll see you 27. But tonight we all can agree this was a winning match. So let's give another hand of applause and a big shout out to Rick and Adrienne. I know they'll make it because we're sharing the same name. But this time we're going to cut the cake. I believe in recognition. I love recognition. And there's something that I need to do before I give it over to Chad. Since I was a little boy, my dad, which is his birthday today, was all about planning and getting a smile on somebody's face. And I want to give it back to my sister today. Because there's so many people who can do catering, and there's so many people that can be spot on. But when it comes to organizing Just look at this decor and this tables. And not because she's my sis. That's how I know her. Successful. So whenever you need a wedding planner, she charges in dollars. How many baie dankie. Chad told me he's going to reveal everything and mess up this entire wedding.
Thank you very much. So firstly, my name is Chad. I've known Rick for quite a few years now, since school. I just want to say, firstly, to get it out the way, congratulations. Everybody looks wonderful, so well done, everyone. So just a quick one. I remember one day that I called Rick when I was at school and I left school early. And I was like, oh, Rick, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I just left work. So he came and fetched me in his Golf, the infamous Golf. And he said to me, oh, no, boy, I've decided I'm going to go upgrade my Golf. And I said, what did your mom say about that? And she was like, no, she said, no, it's not a good idea. But I was just like, okay, well, if you want to do it, that's fine. That's on you. Good luck with you. And then he eventually decided, no, I'm not going to do it. So I was like, okay, well done. Good decision. 2 weeks later, he rocks up to my house with his Golf that has been modified. And I said, oh, how did that conversation go down? And he said, I don't know. I haven't been home yet. So I was like, oh, good luck to you, bud. And then he said to me, oh, no, but I'm done now. It's over. So I was like, okay, that's all good. And then 2 weeks later, he said that, oh, no, I'm not. I said, whatever you do, you live in Oriwa. There's cops everywhere. Just don't test your luck. And he said, no, I'll listen to you. It's fine. And then 2 weeks later, he comes back and he's made his car louder. And then I said to him, okay, bud, well, good luck with the cops. And then a week or so later, he came back with a green stickered car. So all I got to say to you, Rick, is just think a little bit now in the future. I'm very proud of you, though, of how you've grown over the last 2 or 3 years. You've done an incredible job with Eli and everything. So all the best to you guys. And thank you very much.
So before we do the dessert, one more speech. And there's Sparky in the house. So if you ever need a light fix, connected.
Like you want. I think the best part of this speech is purely Rick's reaction when I got up. He may be wearing a white shirt, but his face just went a little bit whiter. But in all fairness, my boy, yes, I am the one that may have known you for least time. And believe it or not, I'm actually older than Rick. He used to be the grandfather of the group, then I stepped in. Although he still holds the father figure. But in all seriousness, my boy, I could have stepped up here tonight going, I remember when, because there's been a lot of those. But I just want to get up here tonight and say that I'm proud of the man that you've become. When we first met you, you were a shy guy that you always used to hide in the background, but you have come forward, you've claimed your own, and I'm very proud of the man that you are becoming and the future that you hold with your bride. I wish all the best for you and may all your dreams come true. And just remember, you two, it's not at the end of the day, the good days are going to be great, but it's when you choose each other on the hard days that matter the most.
Now to the sweeter things, dessert is going to get dessert.
Oh, well, let's do Rick. Rick, could you share that? so you can.
God. No, I just. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I might move out the way just for your video.
Okay. My love, I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful today. Gorgeous. Adrienne, standing here with you today, I truly feel like the luckiest man in the world. It's quite funny how our story began. Thanks, Janine, for setting us up, bringing us together. My love, I still remember our first date. Walking up the stairs into Coast to Coast, seeing you for the first time with a big, beautiful smile, and your eyes shining. It was a beautiful moment. In that moment, I also realized, I just knew me and this short tunny has a story to tell. And from that day onwards, my life changed completely. I will never forget the first time I said I love you. I hope you don't forget it either, I was so annoyed at some kids playing loud music and blocking in my ute, but the way you calmly handled the situation and settled me down and got us out of there, in that moment of relief, there was nothing else I could say but I love you. You are the calm to my storm, and you bring me so much laughter and joy into my life. Over the last year, we have grown so much together. We've learned a lot about each other and made incredible progress to be standing here right now. We've had so much fun, from singing our hearts out at a Luke Combs concert, to feeding elephants in Thailand, seeing one of the wonders of the world in Canada, conquering one of the big cities of New York, and all the big fun stuff we did when we were traveling. But the best part for me was not just to travel and seeing all the places, it was just doing it with you. That was fun. I can't wait to keep conquering this world with you for the rest of my life. From day one, our worlds became one, and we took it on like champs. We've learned how to balance each other, grow together, and support one another. Knowing you the last year has been incredible. Your soft heart and calm. Oh, sorry, I lost my words. And the calm you bring, especially when I'm stressed out about work, it just means so much to me, to just calm me down. My absolute favorite thing of you is probably watching you with Eli, the way you take care of him and handle yourself with him and just showing so much love to him. I have so much respect for you for that. You are already such an amazing mum. Seeing the two of you together lets me know without a doubt that you will be an incredible mother to our little Baba. So today I don't promise to be perfect, but I promise to be there. I promise to listen, to protect your heart, and to stand by your side no matter what. Adrienne, I choose you today not just as my wife, but as my best friend. And I will choose you every single day of my life. I love you.
Maybe I will also use the extra paper. There's nothing written on the other side of my paper.
Oh, you want me to hold it for you?
Just if I can get it into. Okay. Gosh, she set the bar high. My nerves, I'll probably read mostly off of the page.
That's right.
Every day I tell you that I love you, but writing these vows made me realize that I've never truly put into words what my love for you means. Rick, when I say I love you, I mean what Ruth says in the Bible. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. I choose you in every season, in every place, for every lifetime. Your people are my people, your life is my life. Wherever God leads you, I will walk beside you, my love. When I try to imagine life without you, my mind goes back to the middle of last year when we spent 6 weeks apart while I lived and worked in Canada. I think of the night you took me to the airport, how you walked me all the way through check-in and up the escalator to security. As we reached the entrance, it hit us both at the same time. We looked at each other, tears stinging our eyes a bit like now, and without saying a word, we both thought the same thing. 5 more minutes. So we found a quiet spot, sat knee to knee, and both cried into each other's shoulders. And in that moment, I knew with absolute certainty that I never wanted to spend a single day of my life without you again. Those 6 weeks felt like living without a part of myself. Before I left, I packed your Golden State Warriors sweatshirt and gave you very serious instructions. Wash it, wear it, and soak it in your cologne. I needed it to smell like you. Something about that familiar scent became my medicine. It comforted me when I was sad, calmed me when I was anxious, and brought peace to my heart. Every night I slept with it beside me, and every morning I folded it carefully away as if it was something sacred. I didn't want the smell to go away. That's when I realized something simple and true. Wherever you are is home. The world has a lot to say about love and marriage. It tells us the honeymoon phase fades, and that love changes, that passion runs out. But the Bible reminds us in Romans 12 not to conform to the patterns of the world. And we don't have to believe in love the way the world defines it. We believe in love the way God designed it. Patient, selfless, enduring. And because of that, I truly believe our honeymoon phase doesn't have to end. With God at the center, our love can grow deeper, stronger, and more joyful with every season. Winnie the Pooh once said, "Any day spent with you is my favorite day." So today is my new favorite day. And that's exactly how life with you feels, Rick. Every day richer, fuller, and better than the last. Most importantly, I love you more than the last time I said I love you. And I promise to keep loving you more with every day we are given. To be married is to be fully known and fully loved. And loving you, my love, feels a lot like being loved by God. So today I ask this of you. If you're going to lie next to me every night. If you're going to steal my sadness and be gentle with my heart. And if you ever cheat death, because I couldn't do this life without you, my love.
Thank you.